City leaders met to discuss the controversy surrounding the way rape kits are tested. 9 on Your Side's Kristen Swilley was at City Hall today and spoke with the chief about the impact on his department.
Well, City Council members say they were caught way off guard by the news that Dr. Samarco's office would at least temporarily stop processing those rape kits. Instead, they're being driven an hour and a half north to BCI in London, Ohio. But by the end of today's meeting, those same City Council members said despite the major inconvenience, it could ultimately lead to a silver lining. The Cincinnati Police Department recently got some bad news from the coroner's office.
They would no longer be able to process our sexual assault kits, and that they would be returning approximately 70 of those kits to us for processing.
Those cases from April, May, and June were creating significant backlog. Instead, detectives have to make the more than 80-mile trip to and from the Bureau of Criminal Investigation every week in hopes of getting results in a few weeks' time. Isaac says BCI asked they only bring 15 at a time in order to get them processed by the second week in August. That's a much shorter timeline than the coroner's.
She's given us a time frame of typically about 3 to 6 months, which is actually, pretty time consuming.
Councilmember Kevin Flynn says while it puts a heavier load on CPD and is far from ideal, it could ultimately be better for victims.
There may be a positive that also comes to it if we're able to actually move forward with some DNA evidence after 3 weeks as opposed to 6 months.
Dr. Samarco told 9 on Your Side in the past that delayed plans to build a new crime lab were slowing down her office's ability to perform tests, and some technicians even had to process one piece of evidence at a time. We reached out to her office again today for specific comment about this morning's meeting, but have not heard back. Reporting at City Hall, Kristen Swilley, 9 on Your Side.